Why are the wrists?
What's wrong with the wrists? I don't know if you want to answer that question with furries, but I think Jeb would like to start our session.
Wait, who fits himself
To the wrist, yes.
Kind of impressive.
Kind of.
It's really impressive, sorry.
You know what? I think an item on my bucket list now is to make a person into a puppet.
Huh?
I'd
No.
love to turn a woman
Don't
into a
do it.
puppet.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do what?
I'm imagining, please. I'm horrifying. Emphasis on a horror part.
Oh! Just imagine. Imagine what happens in the next Predator movie. You guys hate me right now. I don't blame you guys. I would hate me too. I hate myself. Good.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Everybody loves to. Bro, Boris insulted my singing when I was singing a song from The Prince of Egypt. And if you think that The Prince of Egypt, dopest song to the dopest movie to grace the face of the earth.
It was pretty bad.
What?
Not the movie.
You know how long it's been since I've watched Prince of Egypt? Never. I've never seen the fucking Prince of Egypt.
First of all, because you're never mind. Anyway.
I'm kidding, I'm sorry. Your singing was beautiful.
No,
You should be on Broadway, by the way.
It's too late.
You should be on Broadway.
I think what I just said to him just upset him so much. He's like, what?
I'm internally and externally crying.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the movie The Prince of Persia.
First of all, the Prince of
Fucking
Egypt.
Prince of Egypt.
Prince of Egypt.
I am retarded! I am sorry!
You're also an ear rapist, apparently.
Yes!
Also,
Farther
You were just saying asshole? They recorded any of this.
Yes.
No. Sometimes he has that bit where it's like the screen forehand.
shit.
Dumbasses. I have
It's fine.
Dumbasses, you are a part of the equation!
no. I have done
Bitch
nothing.
your X on Y! He's C!
Yes. This is a political thing that made it where that we were not at war with the French anymore.
What is the French gonna do?
Hold on. I just literally
Hey,
engaged.
that's
Your
big words
X
coming
on
from you, Canada.
Because I'm Canadian, let me answer.
Who does like the French?
No, hang on, because you said, what are the French going to do? Surrender?
Yeah.
Who likes the French? Who likes the French?
Hey, the Canadian Army is never mind.
The Canadian Army is special.
I was gonna say
Especially-
impressive, but it's
Oh,
not.
I thought we were
You
going
know-
on a different
you know
route. I
what?
was about to say the
There's a
Canadian
big
Army is
difference.
especially retarded, but
There's
Okay.
there's a big difference between the Canadian Army now and the Canadian Army during World War One. The Canadian Army were during World War One was peak.
Oh, they were
Like-
a beast. Holy shit.
And it wasn't even the army itself. It wasn't the government formation of the army. It was the people in the Canadian Army that were peak. Like they went over and were like, "LMAO, get fucked." I'm a historian.
and now we are like, oh, let's suck the First Nation people's cocks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry, that was a bit too political.
My guys, you are.
Okay, but imagine this. Every single morning, you have to listen to a freaking indigenous rendition of your national anthem. Where they spend 15 seconds getting to the intro. Imagine them going, ooga chaka, before going like, oh say can you see?
I would
What
be
is this?
angry.
What is
Every
happening?
single morning, by the way.
Why do you have to listen to that? Why do you have to listen to that?
Because we play the fucking national anthem every single morning.
Yeah, but like on the radio or in school?
In school. They play it. And because they try so hard to be politically correct, they like fucking play the First Nation rendition. They're like, oh,
The First Nation radio.
Who the fuck cares about being politically correct? Just play the goddamn national anthem.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Who cares about being fucking PC? Just play the goddamn national anthem. I want to hear the national anthem. I don't care about that bullshit. I don't care if you do it afterwards. Don't do it to the fucking national anthem. It's part of the national goddamn anthem.
Watch it, Link.
This is America. I'll speak how I want to.
America.
Unless Jeb wants to kick me out, then I understand.
Thank you for watching your language. You managed to hold it for 2 whole sentences.
My Terry asshole.
Count those. If we count those spaces as periods, that's 2 more. Good job.
Hoorah.
Been a long time since I've seen that, man.
What the f is this? Why's your profanity? Right, I'm sorry.
That's not useless for dead memes. That should be very much. Should not be dead. It should be very well in the water. Like my level. Yeah, we're missing Rumble. We're missing the most important person in the entire group.
He's usually the only person that's
Yeah.
Uncle, where is he? Chromosome.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. I'm okay now.
So we're still in the challenges, right?
They just
Oh, beautiful. I thought we were teleported to the med bay.
What's right, Kenzo?
Yeah, you were. Go. To the curiosity. The
Some
curiosity.
zero HIV.
Yeah, we need the
If I was at 1 HP, I could have 21 years. Okay, fuck. God.
Kashir, listen.
Hi.
Actually, though,
But I didn't one hit.
if you were there, it would have been so much faster.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. Why was it chaotic? Why was it chaotic?
Because barbarian go burn. That's why.
Yeah, and then you control that man.
But at that point, I was just kind of done with the shit and wanted it to be over with. No. I mean, I had to roll a nat 20.
I was refused to have it
I rolled a 19. That was so sad.
axe throw was beautiful, but you also have to admit that Alexander somehow took down the barbarian.
Wait, you did?
Yes.
Okay, I want to hear that. How the fuck did that happen?
Barbarian has a
trained-
low constitution.
No, bullshit. That's an excuse. I used the actual skills that my character had. I have 22. Don't give me that. My barbarian has low con. Shut the fuck up.
It does have low con. That means if I have low con, that means I don't have a fucking high AC. Had a higher AC, you couldn't hit shit. But apparently over there, God was rolling 19s and 20s for some fucking reason.
Your constitution doesn't do anything for your AC.
Yes, it does as a barbarian.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
You fucking
Oh.
stupid.
Well, then I'll just fucking nuke you, I guess.
I have an 8 in Constitution.
Why would you talk con? We're a martial class. We're martial.
Are warlocks martial classes?
No, rogues. He's a rogue.
Oh, sorry. I thought Arthur was talking.
Yeah, aren't rogues typically a martial class?
I don't know, but I've been playing my role like a fucking pussy this whole time. And the one time I tried to do shit.
Fortunately, a nat 20 makes them get the fuck out of it. And the barbarian's like, oh, I have a toy to play with? I'm happy. Seer was a toy for Boris. Okay, we all admit that, right? I can't hear anybody. I need to leave real quick, I can't hear anybody.
Is it Bronzo? Or no?
That was Boris. He back.
Will there be combat this session? I wanted to redeem myself.
There is no direct planned combat.
You know what? Let's go fuck some people up. I'm in the mood.
Out of curiosity. A long rest.
I will let you guys know I have a timer set for right now. There's 2 hours and 6 minutes left on it. Once I hear that timer, I'm going to say, all right, that's the end of the session. See you guys next week.
Wait,
Because
cut an hour off? You gave us 3.
I cut off 30 minutes.
You cut off that.
Technically, we're just 30 minutes in.
Yeah. Talking at the beginning
But-
and waiting for someone reduces it.
Damn it, Bronzo.
Son of a bitch.
Bronzo!
So what we have to do is blitzkrieg through all the things we have to do today.
It's not much.
We want to. Can we do some side stuff too?
Sure.
Did you say
Not.
sure?
Can we start with the actual stuff so we don't only do side stuff?
Yeah, I'm with freaking Alexander on that one.
You the boss of Boris? No.
Can I kill Boris?
Can I kill Boris? Answer to also that question is no.
No,
Actually,
I'm not
the
going to say
answer,
that.
the answer to that question is yes, because I fucking done it before, bitch.
The answer to that question is no. It will not happen again.
Alexander, you want help with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I
was
do.
gonna say, like, I think a well.
Alexander, I can smash a few watermelons, you know?
You and your
Go on a
fucking
Cantaloupe
cantaloupes over
crusade.
there. What is your obsession with cantaloupes? I don't get it.
I don't know. It just kind of happened.
If you don't make a level up feat called like I don't know. If you don't make a cantaloupe themed level up feat, I don't know. You got it at this point.
Yeah, you gotta do something with cantaloupes, man.
Yeah.
Eat them, throwing them, something, man.
Alright, Bronzo ain't here. It's time to go. Recap. Go.
Disguise myself and teleport to other cantaloupes. Hey, Parth, can I make my level up feat the ability to disguise cantaloupes as myself, disguise myself as a cantaloupe, and teleport to other cantaloupes?
We'll discuss that later. You'll still have a little distance before a level up, which,
That's not a no.
yeah, I'm not going to say no to that.
That's the most
I didn't-
convoluted
wait.
level up feat I've heard.
I could have been doing shit like that.
Yes.
Wait, what did you do?
I do like my stuff. It's wonderful, but I have more things to think about for the future.
My guy, you
I
don't
was-
think ahead? What are
I
you,
already
dumb?
did think ahead. I already did think ahead. But I just need to think ahead further.
Recap.
Anyway,
Who's giving the recap?
Ooh, can I?
Sure.
Our boss thought we were little shits for letting one dude get us almost assassinated. So he was like, "Oh, yo, you better do this shit right now. Like, go through some puzzles." So we climbed structures, found boards, dusted them off, went into a room where basically at the end of time there's nothing, and then captured flag.
Wow, that was
Isn't
really
that
brief.
amazing? Thank you.
That was like
We
Just like
want
your sex life.
Is it
Shut up.
brevity
We
the
want
point of
D&D.
the
Let's
recap?
go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
giving us 2 hours.
I was gonna during the recap, I was gonna go ahead and get the Hero Forge models and all that pictured, but
Oh.
no, not enough time. So let's go.
Whoops.
I would like to reiterate 2 hours.
2 hours.
'Yep.
2 hours.
All right.
Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz.
So, as those who were inside of the arena begin to transport into this new location, the wave of purple kind of rolling over you as you now appear in the new area. And around you, there's this kind of light tan room with a fair few beds, one of which holds Kasir, the other one holding Boris. And the rest of you kind of just landing off to the side.
How much damage does land?
You are 2 inches above the ground and land.
Okay.
Oh, that means a D6 of force damage, guys.
So unfortunate. But, so, as y'all are standing there, you see a doctor tending to Boris right now. So, Kasir, you are now fully healed, and Boris, you are halfway healed. And,
Out of curiosity, is Boris awake?
yeah, Boris is ever so slightly awake.
I would like to say to Boris, you too, huh?
I thought my team had it, but I don't know.
I just ditched my team. That was a mistake on my part. Whoops.
It seems it all ended in a draw. As Lord Buckwell
We
comes from
actually-
the other end of the room
I-
and walks through the doors.
was a-
White, Lord
Boris
Buckwell,
would like
we
to-
prefer the term tie.
Hold on.
Yes.
Boris would like to sit up and say, "That's fucking bullshit."
Yeah, that's bullshit. Let's run it back. Run it back. Literally do it again.
Mate, no. Let's not.
Oh no.
No. This time, I will stay in the fucking realm.
No, I think it's proved its point. I think that that's enough. So,
Hey, you're no fun.
well, you're also quite injured right now. We're still healing you.
Just a flesh.
And the doctor says, hold still. I'll take care of this.
Boris points a finger at Lord Buckwall, just a flesh wound, and lays back down.
Arm falls off.
Still
He-
just a
That's a
flesh wound.
scratch.
It's but a scratch.
But Lord Buckwell begins to approach all of you guys. and says, "So you seem to have proven that you are capable enough, which is good. I just had to show it to some of the other leading lords. And so, now that you have been cleared for active service again, I have my own jobs for you."
Wait, that was just a proving ground.
That was a proving ground because we let one guy get stabbed.
It was a leading lord.
I was the one who fucking stopped him, mate. Well, also me and Marcus.
It's not me. It's not coming from me. It's coming from up top, with the rest of the leading lords demanding that you be put through these trials.
Listen, mate, you and me, I feel like I should still be able to like meet those people.
Still happen?
It's not normal for the guards to let assassins through, no.
I mean, they didn't pay us, so they're fucking cheapskates, bastards.
You didn't exactly succeed on your job.
Is anyone dead?
There is one, actually.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no,
the
no.
guy who tried to kill him.
Okay, and that just proves that we did our job. We
He
killed
was
the guy who
killed
tried
by
to
the
kill him.
other one who tried to kill him. That's not success.
Mate, I think we're causing too much of a headache here. Alright?
When do we not cause
And the
headaches?
doctor kind of leans up and
Boris,
says,
shut the fuck up.
I heard you had a headache. And he's just grinning, cheek to cheek, grinning at you. And just,
Yes,
I
mate,
got something
I
for
have-
that if you need.
I have literally everything. Everything hurts.
And he pulls this bottle off his side and he's like, "Here you go."
You drink
Like
shit.
Boris would like to tap the doctor on the shoulder, like, "Look, if you give him like something to make him shit himself, I'll give you like 20 gold."
He already has the bottle. It's not.
I don't know if he does that to rum or not. If he does, then you owe me 20 gold.
He doesn't drink paying shit.
Rum, because rum is objectively the best alcohol.
I like whiskey.
I do like whiskey, but I still think rum is better.
But I'll show you what happens with me and vodka. Just fair warning, it's going in memes.
Oh no.
Oh no. Don't worry, it's not too bad. Oh, I just hope you can keep going on with the session. I gotta find the video again.
Anyways, and this Lord Buckwell is now speaking with you guys again. For having to go through this, I thought that we might as well give you some kind of rewards or such. But what do you say we make a game out of it? Eh? Does that sound like a fun little
game?
deal?
What kind of game are we playing, mate?
It's a game
I
of
just want-
chance, per se.
I just want the money.
Chess? That's no good. I'm not good at using my head.
Chance.
Oh.
Lord, wait,
As
am I
in-
fully healed yet?
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna flip a fucking coin, mate?
No,
Flip a
not
coin. Heads,
not
you die.
quite.
Tails, you get 1 gold.
No, you see this coin right here, and he pulls out one. This one.
Oh my god, you're literally gonna fucking flip a coin.
No. This one's quite unique. You put it down on a table and spin it, and there is a lot of different ways in which it may land. It's just very unique, that's all I can say about it. But
Okay,
if you
okay,
would
sure.
like to be rewarded, then you'd have to play my little game. Otherwise, you don't have to, and we can be on
Now,
our
secondary
ways.
question. Secondary question. What happens if we lose?
There's really no losing to this game.
So there's only winning.
Kind of. You could just
Give me the
be
fucking-
less successful than others.
I would like the coin, please.
All right.
I would like to join into this game as well.
Wait, is this the only way we're getting paid? Because if so, I'll do it.
Oh no, this isn't the only payment that you'll receive. It's just part of it. No.
I'll gladly join.
You also are each going to be receiving 50 gold, which I left with Yannick.
Fancy man, explain more about the game.
So you spin the coin, and then something will happen.
Good or bad?
Oh, and which one of you is looking for the kitchen area?
Me, it was me. I like to
Also-
cook. You know me. You
Also
don't know
raises-
me. I like to cook.
Boris also raises his hand.
Boris, you stay out of my fucking kitchen.
You
I
can't
don't know,
tell
I
me
kinda
what
like
to fucking
Boris's
do!
I just needed to know who to give this to, and he holds up a key.
He takes the key. Absolutely fucking
Fucking
not.
kill you, you son of a bitch! And immediately jumps up and tries to fight you.
It's
Even
You have no legs. You have no legs.
It's just a symbol. Calm down. It doesn't actually unlock any doors, just to show you guys that you can now go into those rooms.
Thank you, mate.
Beginning to wonder
Appreciate
whether or
it.
not I need to just keep you guys off service for a while.
Lays
Man,
back
you're
down.
insane.
Yes, I know. I lived in the
Some
mountains.
of us
my
are more
entire
mentally
life.
stable than others.
You get a little desensitized to it after a little while.
I'd rather
I'm still
doubt
not
that.
entirely
I
used to
love
it,
how the
actually.
guy. I love how the guy who was trapped in the ethereal plane for like a month is the one who's saying that freaking some of us are more mentally stable than others.
That doesn't make him less mentally stable.
The fact
No,
that
but he
I'm
was trapped in
recovering
there,
makes
and
me
he
more
went
mentally
like
stable.
crazy in there. He saw things.
Bro, he's more stable than Boris is.
Boris
Yeah,
is
yeah, that's
perfectly
for sure.
stable. Boris
No,
is
he's not.
perfectly stable as a rage-filled barbarian. By the way, my
Okay,
healed,
anyway.
or
We'll go
am I
with
still
that.
half, or I'm still half healed.
You are now fully healed, as the doctor has finished helping you out.
As the doctor has given you rum.
No, he's been giving you healing potions, not rum.
Fuck.
You can get rum after. But yeah, he's not the biggest fan of rum. It's just that he had some on him.
So the man's
He got rid of it
man
because
goes
he
to
wasn't a
work.
fan.
Man goes to work with alcohol. My kind of guy.
Yep.
Kind of based.
So, who was the first one who took the coin?
I said it first, but I don't care if somebody else wants to go.
You took the key first.
No, I said whenever he called the
He
coin,
also
I
said
I
he'd
wanted
take
to
the coin first.
No, but if
Yeah,
anybody else wants
he
to go
did.
first, I'm fine. I'll just hold the key.
Alright. Once you spin
I
the
say we
coin,
give
you
it to
might
the
want to hold
barbarian.
out your hands. By the way, just saying.
I say let the barbarian be the test dummy.
Yeah,
dude,
barbarian
Let
test
the
on me,
barbarian
man.
be the test dummy.
Coin spins it as fast as hard as he can.
Roll a d20.
Rolling. Fucking 2.
2. All right. What item is that?
Nearly got a 20, but no, 2.
You have received. Give me just a second. For some reason, I was in the wrong spot. Neat. You have received. So you stick out your hands, correct?
Mhm.
As you do, and the coin lands, you feel this kind of heavy cloth landing in your hands.
I have a
A cock?
The
Cloth.
clock?
Like clothing. Cloth.
Oh.
And Lord Buckle says, you got that one. Interesting.
How much cloth are we speaking here?
It's enough to fully cover you as clothing.
Bro,
So I
As
do
you
got a
have received an
blanket.
outfit.
So
You got a
like,
blanket, B.
Oh, I got do I have like clothes common?
You have received what's known as a shift weave.
In D&D Beyond? Or is that just something you...
Shit weave?
Shift. As in
Shift?
shifting.
Ooh.
Yes, that should be in D&D Beyond for you to be able to access. And if you can't, well, I'll get it to you somehow. You may not be able to access it since it's an Eberron thing.
Might not be able to. I don't know what I'll have access to.
Basically, you can speak a command word, and your clothes will change into one of the 5 different types that it has stored within it.
Oh. Cool. Not very useful for a barbarian, but cool.
You can always give it to somebody else.
Like, who's gonna trade up the fucking thing they're gonna get from the thing?
No takebacks. You get what you get. That's how the game of chance works.
Wait, what does it do?
And also, it's sized for
Explain the
Boris,
command word
meaning
and it
it's way too big for everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is meant for a 7-foot tall Goliath barbarian man. So
Indeed.
I mean, like, if it can shapeshift itself, wouldn't
I
it hit
mean-
anybody?
You don't know.
We still have it. We can just test it out.
I don't know, but I mean, I'd take it if you didn't want it. I'd give you my thing for it, depending on what my thing was. Except it would probably wrap around me, and I'd be like a ball.
Okay, who's going next?
Arthur, if you get something that I want, I'll give it to you. Okay?
Alright, let's see if I'd want to give up whatever I get. And then I grab the coin off the table and spin. I just give it a regular old spin and put out my hand. Wait, can I see the top of the table?
What do you mean?
I'm 2'9". Is it a 3-foot tall table, or how tall is it?
Like, you'll find a surface that's short enough for you if you need one.
Wait, who's 2'9"?
Alright, I'm 2'9" because I'm half my regular height.
Half your regular
Fuck happened
density.
there?
too.
So then I just go down on my knees, spin it on the floor, then put out my hands.
Alright. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Alright. Roll. 14, also close to a nat 20.
14. So as you hold out your hands, all of a sudden, you feel this kind of leather landing on your hands, and it's pretty heavy whenever you catch it, but it poof, and you now are holding a pair of boots.
Boots with the
Oh.
fur, with the fur.
And you begin to feel like it's almost like the boots are moving on you.
Oh.
Like the
You hit
soul
the
of it is
floor.
moving. Very interesting indeed. Hope you enjoy them.
Boris turns out
What
to
are
Arthur.
these?
They are what is known as the boots of false tracks. Saved my skin a couple times.
You know, Boris, I might actually keep these ones. I'm sorry about that.
It's fine. It's fine. Pulls up the cloth
Also,
and starts
they're
making like a
sized-
Rottweiler.
Also, they're
finish?
sized for me, and I'm the smallest person in the party, so I highly doubt they'd fit you. Sorry, you can finish.
As you're saying that, Boris is taking the new magical gear he has and is making it into basically a makeshift Rottweiler, looking at you like intensely with anger in his eyes, a smile on his face.
Alright, and then I just, can I, like, flip the coin over to Alexander?
Alexander catches it.
All right. So, are you going to be doing the next spin then, I assume?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and roll that d20 for me then.
Yes. Hi, my face is here. What? Oh boy.
Huh. It's useless.
What did you get?
I show you now. Need proof. Proof necessary. The most useless roll that I could have gotten.
That one?
Like, no, it's a 20 misuse. It's on a chance roll instead of on a roll that I could have actually used it on.
That's an
So the nat
interesting one
20?
to receive.
It's a chance roll.
As you hold out your
not-
hands, you feel this small thing land into your left hand. And as you grip it, you can feel the kind of rough edges that it has. And looking it over, you see that it is almost a dragon scale, but it is a shard of some kind.
Aye. Buckwell,
Mm-hmm.
what is this?
That's... I don't know how that got in there. That used to belong to Leif, but I guess it's yours now. I'll have to apologize and pay for that later. That is one of her spell shards.
It sounds like something that... Bronzo!
You're late.
So,
It's about
Hey,
time you
I'm
showed
so
up.
sorry. I passed out and managed to take an hour and a half long nap.
Wow. Yeah, you were tired.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
You're fine. Promise. You're all good.
Alright. Did I miss much?
Not too much. We've been doing
Oh.
loot rolls, and they met the fun little doctor.
Cool. Are we still talking to the doctor?
Yeah, the doctor's still there.
Oh.
So, if you wanted to talk to him, you still can. So,
I assume Bronzer would. He did get Eldritch blasted in the spine, essentially.
yeah, that's a fair point.
yeah.
I would like to continue trying to know what a spell shard is and what I can do with it as a fighter.
Yeah, it's not all that useful for someone of your type
Cool.
and design.
Right. Nice.
However, I'm sure that this could either fetch a high price, or I'm sure Leif could do some arcane things that I don't know much about to help you out with your situation.
Alright. Thanks, mate.
So,
Well, what does the spell shard do, if you would be so kind to explain?
well, she would typically, instead of carrying around the chunky books that she would be doing her research in and all of her spells that would be stored in, she would just put the shard on there, and then all of a sudden she was able to cast spells wherever. It's weird.
So it's a focus. It's a spell focus.
Not exactly. No, it worked more like her book in that, because
I got a fucking spell focus, mate.
well, she is a wizard, and so
That
she was able to kind of, it's almost like she was reading from it at some points. It's very weird.
wait, I could write on this? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of knowledge to do it, but yes, absolutely.
Can I store books on this? Can this be like a Kindle Light?
Pardon me, what?
You said that if I put this on a book, it'll and then she would read from it, yeah, because she was able to cast spells from it.
Yes, you can read out of the thing and you can absorb information into it.
Whatever the fuck a Kindle Light is, but
How much storage does this thing hold? Like 2 terabytes?
I don't know what a terabyte is. It's more like 320 pages for that size, at least. You can get bigger ones. Like you can get upgrades to where it can store even more amounts.
All right, we'll work with this. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. So,
I like.
go ahead. You were saying something.
I like to think that Bronzer just had a software update, and he just now woke up.
Hello, Bronzo. You seem to have knocked out on us for a second. Is everything alright?
I think a pebble got between my wires, and I had to shut down.
I understand. It's alright. Well, who's spinning next?
Can I spin? I don't know what we're spinning for.
You don't have to ask me. You ask everyone else. Like, we have a few people left. We have Urkus is not spun for his And then Kasirv has not spun for his, and you have not spun for yours.
I can wait.
It's always better to have some suspense.
So who's going then? Would that leave you, Bronzo, I assume?
I guess.
Alright then. Here you go. And he hands you a coin. He says, now just spin it on the table. And then hold out your arms.
Okay. And he gives it a good whirl.
Alright, roll a d20.
Alrighty, I'm slowly getting there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I may use my physical dice because my computer's just.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I get to pull out the funny dice that say a naughty word on them. Alright. And that is an 8.
8.
Indeed.
Alright, give me just 1 second, because this is a new item to me.
Ooh.
Y'all are getting all kinds of Eberron sharp. Like, y'all are getting all the things from Eberron, and I haven't read that book in a while.
You want to know what I got? A spellcasting book.
Well, you know, it's interesting. Bronzo, as you're holding out your hands, you kind of are confused at what's going on. And then as you are just about to close them, you feel something kind of land in your hands. And it's this small wooden stick. And it kind of begins to form into a full-length staff in your hands. And then vines begin to wrap around it. Lord
Can I
Buckle
try to
says,
see what it...
interesting. The metallic one getting one of the most interesting combinations for him.
Do you know what it is?
Yes, there was a good friend we had a while back. He lived up in the Druid conclaves. He gave it to us. He used it for some unique arcane crafts. Pretty deadly, that thing is.
Ronzo is gonna take his staff and he's gonna be giddy about it.
You now have a Lemanian Oak Focus.
Lemanian Oak Focus?
It is a staff that can be used as a spellcasting focus. And when you cast a spell that deals lightning or thunder damage using this item as your spellcasting focus, you gain a +1 bonus to 1 damage roll of the spell.
Nice. Is it attunement or no?
It is attunement.
Okay.
So, that
And
leaves...
will...
Sorry, you go ahead.
Sorry, I just had a question. If I were to say, like, my staff is on the floor, would I still be able to cast from it or no?
It would need to be in your possession in some form or fashion.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry, continue.
So that leaves just 2 of you left then. So, who will it be? Holds up. Not both of you at once.
I don't mind going last.
All right, I'll roll.
Here you go, Orcus. And D20 roll once again.
14.
14. I feel like we've had this roll. Oh, we have.
I think we have. Yes.
As you see it spinning around and then land, you keep your hands out and you don't feel anything land in your hands. Buckle walks over. He's like, you appear to have been trying to get an item that's already been taken. Just go ahead and spin again.
All right. $16.
16.
Nice.
Very interesting item for a paladin, I must say.
Oh boy.
You hold out your hands and you wait for something to land in it, and then instead you have this sharp pain in the side of your ear. And as you reach over, you feel something has now attached to your ear. And you take it out and you see that there's this little earring sort of thing that was poking through.
I just ripped it off my ear? Or like I feel it there?
You can take it off and look at it, or you can leave it there if you would like.
I guess I'll take a look at it then.
You pull it out with a little bit of pain to it because it is a new thing that is there. And you inspect it, and it's this blue crystal with a copper wire kind of holding it all together. And Buckwell looks at it and he's like, I never took you for an earring kind of man, but you may enjoy that one.
Okay. What is it exactly?
It's something that we like to call the earring of messaging. Yes, so if you want to learn how to use it, I would definitely ask Leif. But she was able to send messages to us because she had that on sometimes.
Ah.
It became very useful in certain situations.
I can imagine.
Yeah. But, yes, it should be fairly good. And besides, it fits your blue outfit pretty well. And that leaves one.
I will crack my fists, maybe like throw it in the air and like twirl it on myself. Will that give me a performance check? I'm just gonna roll it. Oh, I got a 12. Oh, somebody roll a 12. Someone got a 12 before, right?
A 12. I thought you were doing a performance check before you did the spin.
Oh, for like the actual roll.
Oh. No one has gotten the 12 yet.
Oh, okay. Please don't kill me.
My computer's slowly getting there.
So that performance check, what was it?
Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't know you actually wanted me to perform it.
Well, you said you were. I want to see it.
Okay. Oh, my computer's... Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oh yeah, you were able to finesse that thing around, and then as you roll it out onto one of your hands that you have laying out, a symbol kind of forms in there, and you see it kind of flash a little purple. And both you and Buck will kind of get wide-eyed because of it. That's unique. And then all of a sudden in your other hand, this golden circle with a kind of lanyard kind of thing attached to it appears in your hand. And you grip onto it. You can feel kind of the outline of this It's the shape of some different trees that is drawn onto this metal. And whenever you squeeze into it, you can feel that it is almost a warm, moist feeling to it. As though you
Moist.
put your hand into some mud. But it's not moving at all. You can just feel it. What is it? That was an interesting flash of purple, but I hope you enjoy your gift nonetheless. Let me know if anything interesting happens because of that.
Can I do an Arcana check on it? Can I ask Lord Buckwall to do an Arcana check on it?
Interesting request. Sure. Give me just 1 second to pull up his stat block and then sure.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's good.
I assume he's a really wise man, a really intelligent man who will have a +10 in Arcana.
You are thinking of the wrong person, sir.
Lord Buckwall is dumb.
No, but he's the wrong person to ask for an Arcana check. That's for damn sure. As far as from what I got. From the video that I got from my insight check a few sessions ago, I think he's the wrong person to ask for an Arcana check.
I'm not exactly sure what that was. I'm sure Leif would know, but it's beyond me.
Well, any
The
idea
elf
what this
chick
thing
of their
itself
party
does?
would know.
Can I walk over and say, here, let me have a look at it, and then make an Arcana check on it?
Is that alright if he takes it and does an Arcana check?
Go ahead.
Roll an Arcana check.
I can't believe you're saying that in character.
I didn't even think about that. 15.
Sounds so meta when you say it like you're talking about it in character. Like,
I'm so confused. What do you mean by Arcana check?
Well, I don't know. That's just a force of habit saying it that way. But I'm also mean, examining things and using my own knowledge of the arcane arts to try to figure out what it may be.
No, that is the most boring answer ever.
My answer is I don't know what an Arcana check is, but you did it anyways, so.
But listen, if you want to check something
why I
out,
said Arcana
give me my great axe and I'll check it for you. Now, will it be covered in holes? Maybe. I'll check it out for you.
You've determined that it is what's known as a metal of the wetlands.
Did you say whetstone?
Alright.
Metal of the wetlands.
Oh.
And the... Sorry?
Can I make a weapon with that?
It's kind of hard to reforge magical items. You need someone for that.
Hey, boy.
Alright, so
I
then...
want to try biting this real quick.
I want to try what?
Can I do an intelligence check to see if that's a good idea?
Sure.
This is how we get nothing done. We do shit like this all day.
'Tis true.
Oh, that's a
'Tis
7.
very
That's 10.
true.
You know, it's a questionable idea. It could be good, it could be bad. You're not sure yet.
And Boar is doing an intelligence check to see if his request was reasonable.
Sure.
At 1, I'm hoping for it.
In all the times you've bid a coin, it typically doesn't feel good. You have a feeling it'd be the same way with this.
No.
Like he pulls out a gold coin, bites it.
See, that right there. Does not feel good.
Bites the coin again and bends it back into place.
I don't like doing it, but I know that's how I know the coin is real. I'm not doing it for that shit.
Well, I don't know what it does. I think I'll just find out later.
How about you bite it?
Ooh.
Uh,
Can I?
Can I
look?
do? Can I do a persuasion check to convince him to bite it instead?
Will it be contested?
It can be contested, yes.
I don't want it to be contested.
You don't want it to be contested.
You want to fail? You can automatically fail.
Well, you got to put up at least a convincing argument first.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What does a 16 get me on
A
that?
convincing argument.
A convincing argument.
I will bite the fucking coin.
Which coin are you biting
Well,
him? The normal gold or your metal?
My metal one, but like lightly. Gently.
You're lightly biting.
And gently.
It feels like you just bit into a piece of mud.
That was a shitty idea.
Now you know how I feel when you ask me to do stupid fucking things.
You have a taste in your mouth that is not very pleasant.
Ahem. I recognize it if you want to know what it is.
No, I don't really care.
Do you want to bite it? If you bite it, I'll trust you.
I'd rather... I
fine,
don't
just
give
tell
a
me.
crap if you know what it is or not.
Go ahead.
Alright. It's what most people call a medal of the wetlands. It pretty much makes walking easier for a period of time. Roughly 1 hour. And it's a one-time use item, so it's not the most useful thing out there, but it could come in handy when traversing a mountain or the wetlands.
Screw that. I'm making goblins bite into it.
But what if they like?
That could also be a way to use it.
Lord Buckle kind of points at you and says, "You'll have to teach me how to do whatever you called that Arcana check sometime, because that was very interesting how you were able to determine that."
Yeah, I might be able to help you figure out how to do that at some point.
Indeed.
It's a I've picked up.
Why are we still talking about this Arcana fellow? And why do you want to check him out?
The doctor kind of leans down toward your ear, Boris, and
right.
says, "It's his love interest."
Ah, that makes sense.
He just gives the widest grin and then hands you a bottle of rum.
Hey!
Then goes on a rant about how the rum will kill you, but he doesn't really care at this point. It just means more money for him in the long run.
Trust me, my god loves it.
And starts drinking.
And he just puts the skull that he had in his hand away.
Wait, since it is sweet, do I get a buff from it? Because I think sweet's one of my favorited things.
Is it? I can't remember. Was sweet one of yours?
Oh, sweet's in the middle. I don't think I get anything.
Nothing if it's in the middle.
Damn. 'Cause rum is typically sweet.
Indeed.
It is.
Well, hey, Jeb, what was the staff called again?
Imbued wood focus, sorry. Imbued wood focus.
It was
That's
the
what you'll search up
Romanian
for.
oak focus. Here.
Manian Oak Focus?
I'll type it in.
Oh yeah, he gave us 50 gold, right? Or is that like waiting at the bar back home?
That's waiting with Janik. Speaking of which, the mission that you have to do. You really don't have much time because of all these problems that we've been dealing with. So I just gave you some little flyers and such of each of the groupings. So, yeah, you're going to set up a festival.
Okay. Quick question.
Yes?
How do we file taxes?
Wait, we have to file
part of the
them?
League of Adventurers, I typically take care of that.
So you take care of the tavern we own too, tax-wise?
You own a tavern?
Yes.
When did this happen?
You know that tavern, John?
Actually,
Get
I
the book
decided to do that with
Shut up,
Boris, and it happened roughly 2 sessions ago.
Okay, again with these new terms, what do you mean by a session?
Roughly 2 days. 2 days is a session.
No, you're stupid. It was about a month ago when we.
Mate.
Okay, hold on. Remember the tavern job that we had pop
I'd
up?
say it was more like 4 weeks. 3 weeks. I'd
Shut
say it was
up.
more like 3 weeks,
Hold
not
on.
4.
Either way, you've owned it for a little bit of time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just send
Come
me
on.
the documentation for it. I'll
Wait,
take care
who
of the
has the-
taxes.
Where's the documentation of it?
It's back at
That's a
the
very good
tavern.
Okay, we'll make sure. We'll give it to. What's his name again? To
I think that's Jana.
Yes, you can leave it with Jonik, and then he'll get it to me.
Okay.
You would, you know, you are working a full-time job. You understand that, right?
Wait, this is
Oh,
the
we
first
hired
time-
people to take care of it for us.
Fine.
Yeah.
Either way. The mission is to set up a festival. Plain and simple. Because we are celebrating the 13th year, I believe. Or is it 14th? I believe it's actually the 14th. Wow, it's been a while. Well, no, that's the 14th since that. Either way, it's close to the. It's the 35th, actually. Wow, I'm old. The 35th anniversary of the first League of Adventurers assembling together to fight off the goblins of the northern forests. And the ones that are here are wanting to celebrate, and we actually have a special guest coming this year, so you better do good.
Or
I want it
slowly
tip-top
raising
shape.
his hand. Or slowly starts raising his hand.
Yes.
What happened 35 years ago?
How? Just a question. How old are you?
20?
Do you remember that you have a birthday?
Yes.
Well, think of 35 years ago, tomorrow, as being the birthday of the group you work for.
Ah.
There you go.
Okay. Well, what do we prepare? Do we prepare something special for this? Cause it's a goblin.
Janik
Goblin.
has... No, we can't do goblin.
Why?
Well, there's going to be a couple goblins in attendance. I don't think they would be very appealed by that. Plus, you know, it's kind of illegal to do such.
What?
Yes, it's quite illegal to do that.
Slowly starts to take out the goblin rations he has and throw them into the trash can.
No, feed him to Skip. Feed him to Skip.
No, he's
He'll
taking him
never be found.
looking him in the eye as he's slowly taking out the 2 servings of goblin he has, throwing it in the trash.
Did I hear something falling?
Must have been the wind.
Wait, sorry, that's perfectly good. I mean, chicken meat.
Buddy, you know I can't lie for shit.
You know, how about this? We'll just pretend I never asked, because I don't want to have to deal with the legal ramifications of your crimes. So,
Hey. Look. See what's that's in the trash can? It's the doctor's now.
either way, Janik has the information you need. I'm needing you to find music, guardmanship, and catering.
That reminds me, we do not have any entertainers for the tavern.
Boris grabs Bronzo. This is our entertainment.
Hi.
But he's always with us, going on our adventures. We need someone who actually can stay back at the tavern working there as entertainment.
I'm
That's
sorry,
what
what
I
the fuck are
do.
you talking about?
Okay, we'll figure it out after the festival.
Look, we have a job to do, and We have free entertainment right here. Bronzo.
Yes, but he comes with us on our jobs. And
how's this important to the conversation?
Here's the thing.
that's why I'm saying we'll talk about this after the festival.
Y'all are telling each other two different things, and I really think it's more funny if you have to figure it out on your own, so I'm not going to tell you. But you all need to go ahead and get going, because you have less than a day to get this all prepared, and you have plenty of ground to cover. So, chop chop. I'll be...
Alright, so let's get going then and talk about this later, boys.
Violent Conqueror, and Boris runs out.
Could you not take the bottle?
Wait, what?
The doctor's like, could you at least give me the bottle back?
Sorry.
I use it for healing potions. You just wash them out with water. Thank you.
Okay. And Boris like runs back to where like all the shit is. He gives the attendant there the battle axe that he was given and goes back to get his great axe.
Yeah. So you are all able to collect all of your equipment and such back again.
Yeah. And I collect my slide on my new boots, which I also need added to my inventory because I don't have access to them.
All right.
Boris is just like kissing his great axe and like, I'm sorry, baby, I lost you for a while. I had to use weak axe.
Or are you okay?
No, I'm perfectly fine.
Well, guys, I have good news.
Real good.
Guys?
Yes, Bronzo?
Oh, okay. I may know some people who can cater and entertainment.
I have no...
Oh?
Yeah, Jeb, I do have a question. Would Bronzo, like, fully know where the other workers went after the Trip Trap shut down, or no?
You have knowledge of where a couple of them went. But there were a fair few that's, like, y'all all kind of had to scatter. And you were able to keep up with two of them because they kept up with you.
Okay. Sorry, it's cutting in and out slightly, but, would either of them be a big help?
One of them would definitely be potential of being a guard. The other one was definitely in his retiring years. So he kind of just sitting it out for the rest of his days.
He's playing bingo as we speak.
B15. Rats.
God dang it!
So...
well, I don't know where everyone went, but I know where two guys went.
Did he say how many guards we needed?
The details are with Jonic in the tower. We should go speak with him before we discuss anything
immediately
else.
runs off. Boris not having any
It's around this point that Skip just kind of rounds the corner.
No!
Fuck that horn! Like, you just hear Boris scream as he runs by.
Skip kind of turns around and looks. Boris.
Yeah?
Hold
on. Wisdom saving throw. The horse is intimidating you.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes!
You take 6 points of psychic damage.
What the fuck just happened, mate?
Horse just keeps running. He doesn't even acknowledge what happened.
Why?
Alexander rubs his eyes and is visibly
That's the most
confused.
menacing glare you've ever sent at someone ever.
Skip just kind of looks confused at you.
Skip, how are you, mate? How's it going? That was a strange noise for a horse to make. Do you want a pet? Want pets?
Yeah, I'm good. It's just walking outside for a little bit. I also swallowed a horse pill with no water, so.
I mean, I was talking to the horse.
Oh.
Love you, brother.
Sorry, I am also deaf apparently.
It's alright. Bronzo's going to, Alexander's going to rub his eyes and gently pet Skip's mane.
As you go through, you can just feel the patchy hair on the back. You feel little divots that's a little bit soggier than the rest, but you're still able to.
Mate, do I need to send you to do you need a chiropractor? do you have mange? We need to check. We need to get him to like a veterinarian.
We tried that once and then she tried to tell him.
Okay.
What happened
Then
with
we
the
need
veteran?
to get him to a necromancer veterinarian.
Then Bronzo tried to see what was fully wrong with Skip's neck with a little patchy spot.
Yeah, as you look, you can just see like there's a spot where it almost looks like something kind of scraped against the neck of Skip, and it looks like it's kind of healing right there, but that used to be a bleeding spot.
Wait, was that the same spot he got shot in?
No, that was lower neck.
That's
this
most-
is back of the neck.
Ah.
Well, wait, is Reginald the second with Skip as well, or no?
It is off to the side of Skip, as it is being tied on by a rope.
Funny. Okay, but yeah, we can go ahead and check Skip after the festival.
Yeah, mate.
I tried to get him checked while we split up, but I never really heard what was wrong from the cleric.
What is our job? What's the next job that we're doing?
Festival.
We should continue heading to the tower to talk with Jonic.
We do need to do that.
Alright,
by the
you guys
way-
can come if you want, and then Arthur Keaton just starts walking over to the tower.
Bronzo. And Alexander would walk with Bronzo.
Bronzo would walk on the back of Skip, giving him head
Now-
touches.
That sounds like a very cheap way of getting a League of Adventurers to work is by setting up a festival, yeah.
What?
I mean, considering we're setting up a festival for the League of Adventurers that, well, for the people who began the League of Adventurers, it somewhat makes sense.
So we're setting up a festival to celebrate Lord Buckwell, is what we're saying.
Lord Buckwell and the rest of his adventuring party, yes.
Goody.
Hey, Parth.
Fun time.
Mm-hmm.
Did I make it to the tower yet by just sprinting off and not giving a shit about my friends?
Oh yeah, you've been there for a second.
Okay, I'm just sitting there talking to... Fuck, I forget his name, or I already forgot his name.
Jonic.
Jonic.
Sitting there talking
Are
to
you
Jonic.
talking to him about the number 13 and how it shouldn't exist?
Buddy, I haven't even got to 12 yet.
Okay, I gave you too much credit.
No, we're sitting there and having a drink, talking, and, like, I asked for the work detail, then I poured him a drink, because I'm like, dude, you're, like, overworked as hell. We're kind of fucking assholes. There's a drink.
You're the fucking asshole, boy.
I'm not the asshole.
I mean, you're already...
I'm a goblin.
You know,
Typically a
it's
goblin
fine,
asshole.
Honestly, working this much, it's honestly fine. I get paid a lot. It's tedious to say the least.
I mean, we should show you some respect. You're kind of like a what? Boss, I guess.
No, I'm under you guys.
Seriously?
Yes.
And yet we give you shit to... Huh, that explains it. Still, we should show you some respect.
No, thanks.
I mean, if you want, though, I could, like... I mean, you could, like, punch one of the fucking guys. No one's gonna say anything.
I don't want to break a hand or anything.
I could teach you how to throw a right hook.
Maybe that should be something we should do sometime.
Yeah.
I heard
Got
y'all
those,
got the key, by the way. Is that right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Asshole Alexander has it right now, but...
Yeah, so if you want to go down there, you just have to go to the back. So if you walk around all the way to the back and then enter in, you'll be able to get there.
Okay. By the way, we did come here because we have a job to do.
Oh, yes, I understand. It's just, you have to wait for everyone else to arrive. Just because I don't like repeating myself.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, later, when everybody else shows up, I have to bring you some paperwork from, our bar that we own now, or tavern.
Interesting.
Yeah. What was the old place called? Arth? What was the old tavern called in the Woods District?
I can't remember. You're asking me a question I can't remember. That thing was basically made up on the spot and forgotten immediately after.
Fair enough. I tell him the name of the tavern that we bought, and yeah, we changed it to Royal Screw-Ups. It's quite a fun place.
I didn't think that old man would ever sell.
He got tired of it, and he wanted to retire.
Well, I don't blame him. It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
If you think I got it bad, he had it worse.
Oh shit. He had us for like a week and a half helping him. For a week.
Oof. Now I feel bad.
Yeah, I know. The only person who actually did a half decent job was Alexander. And I'm surprised. His food's shitty.
Excuse me, I was the best janitor alive ever.
Yeah, that was a really good janitorial job.
Boris doesn't remember the janitorial stuff. He just remembers the food was surprising.
We had the best janitor ever, a great cook, and one of the bartenders, the worst ever bartender
And a
to exist.
mediocre bouncer.
Yeah.
It's around this point that the rest of you guys appear inside the tower.
Hi, Sonic.
Hello, little man.
Hello,
We
Mike.
got news for you.
What is it?
Well, Lord Buckwell said we need to tell you about our tavern that we got.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a tavern.
Yes, I've heard.
And he also said that we need to come to you for information on
Don't know what Bronze
Hey,
was
Bronzo,
saying.
you're going robotic.
Oh, testing.
Yeah, information on the, and then we lost
Yeah,
the final
good,
word.
A party?
The festival.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed. So upstairs, there's 3 people waiting, all of which are entertainment.
Boris's eyebrow raises as he hears 3 people upstairs waiting for him, upstairs waiting for us, and entertainment.
mine out of the gutter. God damn.
Sorry, wait. I'm sorry. I zoned out.
And then
Very-
the rest of these, and
very
he pulls out a bunch of papers and slides them towards you. These you're just going to have to contact. If you need to.
Wait a minute.
Like, whichever one you choose, just let me know, and then I will contact them for you. But it's up to you guys to set this up for him. So,
Jonic, I'm sorry. I am very, very, very close to death. What?
he kind of leans in and says, "You have a job to do, and I am helping."
Yes, I appreciate it. I'm sorry. I should have specified. Who's upstairs?
Entertainment.
Okay, thank you.
Out of curiosity, by entertainment, do you mean like, for the
Musicians.
event? Okay, sorry. Different thing came to mind.
No. We don't pay for those.
Oh, you don't pay? How else you get them?
No, I'm saying we don't pay to give you any of those.
Aye.
It's not us to judge you. It's just you don't get the government to pay for it for you.
Fair enough. Speaking of, hey, you got that 50 gold from what we just did?
Oh yes, I put it each in one. So each of you have your little bag of 50 inside of your rooms.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes, no problem. No problem. So, do you want me to bring down some of the musicians?
Yes,
Bring
please.
all three down.
Yes, please.
Well, do you want me to bring them all down at the same time? Because they're a little bit of bickerers. That's why I took them upstairs. I didn't want to hear it.
Are we interviewing them to determine which one will get the job, or are they all going to get the job and we just meet them first?
3 different groups. You have to pick them.
3 different groups, okay.
And they
Okay,
will
then
not like
Then
each other.
bring the groups done one at a time. I think that would be the best bet.
On.
Yeah.
I think if we bring them all down together, but let me explain first. Make them all have different turns talking, and we all hear their
I'm
sales-
waiting for you to explain, and it's not happening.
I'm saying we have sales pitches from each one of them, and we pick the best one for sales pitch.
Oh, we have them perform first, and then we determine which one had the best performance, and we give them the job.
No, because that takes too much time. We're on a rapid time schedule. Need to get shit done now.
I don't understand.
They could play like 1 2-minute song,
Exactly.
and then
It's going to take 6 minutes total, and then it's probably going to take another hour for us to decide, because apparently we always argue. So perhaps we should just go with the communal idea of judging them each individually and then coming to a decision after maybe 6 minutes of them singing for us.
No, that's not.
I
going to
agree with that.
happen. No, that's not going to happen.
No, it won't, but still, let's just do it.
So what exactly are you doing?
Bring them down in time, please.
Bring them down all at once? One at
Individually.
No, one at a time.
One at
Individually.
a time. Got it.
Out of the curiosity, can you bring the one that's the most talented first? And
I don't know which one that is.
fair enough.
So, you just tell me, there's 3 of them up there, so how do you want to do this?
The one closest to the door, so that it's easier.
You could get the one that came here first.
Yeah.
They waited the longest.
Okay. Give me just a second, I'll be right back.
I am so incredibly hungry.
I am too. Even though I ate like I ate like a Big Mac and like a chicken sandwich from McDonald's. Still hungry. What I get for not eating lunch today.
Alright. And so the first person comes down and is it presenting Lynn of the Royal what did you say your name was again? And Lynn steps in, the Royal Band of the Bygone Era. And Arthur, make a history check with advantage.
Me?
Sorry, Alexander and Arthur. You
Oh,
you would get a history check nonetheless because there is something that you would know about that.
Boris leans in towards Alexander and leans in towards Arthur. Who the fuck are these guys?
With a 10, I'm gonna say.
18, unnatural 20.
I feel like your dice are loaded as shit.
No, these are just really, really nice dice that like me a lot.
I
My
just
other
feel
one
like
was
they're
a
loaded.
My other one was a 2, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Alexander, you've seen this kind of outfit before.
Okay. It's a white woman.
You've seen the symbol on the shield and the coloration. Very, very familiar.
Hey, it's Pearl Doris.
It's a person who is dressed exactly like the royal band of the Pearl Doran Empire.
Okay. Is she trying to make fun of it?
You have no idea.
Or is
yet.
it like... Okay, she's gonna stop and listen, and then...
Roll an insight check.
Roll an insight check. Let's see how my insight is. Insight. -1. And with a 3, that's 2.
You have no
She's
idea.
totally making fun of you, bro.
Okay.
It's just a pleasure to be in your presence. My name is Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
Hello, Lynn. How's it going?
Yeah.
Very well.
The only one with the Australian accent.
You have a very unique voice, I must say.
Wait, how do you spell Lynn?
L-I-N.
Oh,
Fuck, that's my
The
girlfriend's
easiest
name.
way to spell Lynn.
That's my girlfriend's name.
Aww. Yes, you do. Okay, anyway.
I just thought that was interesting.
Mm.
Guess it wasn't. Okay.
No, it was very interesting. Proud of you.
Oh, Lynn, can you perform for us?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
please.
yes, indeed, indeed. So, give me just 1 second.
God, I actually have to turn up the...
Right?
Usually
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go ahead and turn that up too.
The trumpet playing so smooth as she plays, and you can feel the militaristic roots that it's supposed to have, and it's almost second nature as she plays.
Music come from?
What was your question?
Where does this music come from?
This is called Give Them No Quarter, and it is from the Alamo.
I was about to say, this sounds like it should be from, like, the Alamo.
That sounded like it was from the Alamo.
Yeah. The
But
first time I had heard this actually was from a movie called Rio Bravo. But
in game, where does this music come from? Where does this type of music hail from?
this kind of music is actually from a realm right next door, known as Oeblian. Funky name, I know.
Funky name.
Who is that? The God of Conquest realm?
That is not the God of Conquest realm.
Alright, I don't know why I thought that.
No, that is
Couldn't
actually the God of the Void.
Ah, God of the Void, okay.
Yeah, that is his realm. Although, you know. And as she begins to hit the strongest part of the song, it's almost like she's raising the intensity around her. You can feel this pressure kind of looming in. You are just kind of waiting for it to resolve, but it's just growing. And you want a God of Conquest that is
God of
Zevexis.
Conquest.
Okay.
The god of conquest plays Darude Sandstorm.
Hardcore Darude Sandstorm. I'm pretty sure that's
imagine the
actually something.
I just imagine the God of Conquest just has Sabaton going on 24/7.
Absolutely.
For the sake and the light of the Lord, Father and Holy.
And she finishes the song and then gives a little bow. And now you can make an insight check, Alexander. The previous one does not count.
This one, the first one doesn't?
No, because I did not call for it.
I said it jokingly, and you for some reason did it.
Okay, so this time I got a 15 minus 1, 14.
With a 14, the song sounds very reminiscent, and you begin to think, you've heard this somewhere.
Can he give pointers? He gives pointers on Protoran. Sorry, that was kind of funny.
There was a particular event that you remember this with, but you cannot fully grasp what was going on at that time. So as you're sitting there thinking, Lynn gives another bow and says, and that is just a glimpse of the grandiose nature of our royal band, in honor of the fallen Protoran Empire.
Says in Giant, fuck those guys.
Arthur looks at him and all Giant, Thruskite Thunder, which is fuck you.
He's saying that in a very sarcastic tone if you don't understand.
He didn't. Alexander was too immersed in the music. He was...
Says in a very sarcastic tone, go fuck the calm.
He then looks back at Lynn and says, Where did you learn that?
It's actually something that my great-grandfather taught me.
Your great-grandfather?
Yes, he was... Luckily, he wasn't part of the Fallen Empire, but he knew some people from there very well and used to be part of a band with them. So, he taught it to me, and now I am here.
Is he still alive?
No, he passed away.
My condolences, I'm sorry.
Yes, well, not everyone can live forever, sadly. He's just glad to have him the time we did.
Yeah. Sorry.
That was good.
That was amazing. I like that. Brought me back to my roots, you know?
Where did you come from?
Hi. My name is Alexander Malarius. How's it going?
It's going well. It could be going better if I just heard I got the job from my drop-dead performance, but I can understand if you are apprehensive.
This is very fair. It's a great statement. I will have to confer with the other people. I am from Puldora. That's my roots. So, good job. Great. Appreciate it.
She looks at you very confused and then just kind of...
I'm sorry, he's a bit of a weird... He's like a known liar.
I'm 279 years old. I'm allowed to be weird, okay? 276.
Looks at you. He knows this is all true, but he's like, yeah.
Janik just kind of leans forward and is like, we still have two others that are starting to get a little bit angrier, so if you don't mind picking up the pace of
Yeah,
this.
we should probably get
You are currently
them
at the...
too.
Yeah. We should listen to the other two, but currently you're definitely a top pick.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Turns to Arthur. There's only 3 of them to pick.
I know. I whisper back, I know.
Or says it out loud. He knows. Like, she obviously is pretty damn good if she's out of the 3 people that are assigned to this.
Well.
Yes, obviously. And I am personally rooting for her, but I want to listen to the other two first either way.
Well,
I know.
If you need me, I'll be waiting outside. I believe that's what you said, right? Mr. Jonas? It's pronounced Jonik, and yes, meet me outside. So she gives one final bow and then shuffles out the front door.
I like that one.
All right. Which one are you wanting next?
Yeah.
Can you give us a
Whichever one came in after her.
I finish what I was saying real quick?
No.
Sorry. Yes. Go ahead, Boris.
Can you give us a brief description of the next two people before you?
Oh, wait, does but
if you don't mind.
I think I might have through a little way too.
There's one that's quite interesting, to say the least. He
There's
brought the
more
whole
in.
band. And then the other one, well, he's a character in and of himself. It's like, you can hear yelling from the top of the stairs, "You got that right."
Bring that one down now. Immediately.
Yeah, bring that one down now, please.
So, you don't want to go in the order in which they came then? And you want to go ahead and bring him down?
Oh, never mind. Bring the band. Bring the one with the whole band. Because...
Yeah, bring the band.
I feel bad for all those people getting dragged here.
Alright. Come on down. It's... you cheated. And the other one says, "Thank you." And walks down, and you just see this very dark-skinned man. Seems to be a earth elemental. If I can pull up the picture of him, so then you can see it. That's the wrong channel. And he's wearing this nice red vest and this red cape that has a kind of yellowy fur. He's holding this lute with a red feather in his hat, and he's wearing a dark brown hat. And he steps down there and then gives a little strum and says, "Greetings, I am Goddess."
Hello there. Now, you give us a 1 to 2 minute. Now, could you describe the group and give a brief 1 to 2 minute song, if you don't mind?
Well, we are quite the entertainment group, in the fact that we are me. But I'm sure you...
Okay, out of character. Is this another fucking Gork thing? This isn't like another Gork thing. He's like, the whole band is me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think he more means that he can play that one.
Oh, okay. I took that as Gork thing, like he had a lot of different souls trapped inside of him, type thing. My bad.
So, is there anything you would like to know, or shall I begin?
Name of band or group?
Oh, no one ever asks me this. We are what's known as the Faux Band.
Faux band. Right. Okay.
Should any of us make a history check to see if we know it, or?
Bronzo, you've been in town long enough. Kasir, where do you hail from again?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a region in mind.
Alright.
History?
We'll just leave it at Bronzo. History.
Alright. Okay, RNG, this hasn't failed me. 21.
You've seen this band around places, and it's quite an interesting little gimmick that they follow behind.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
What's their gimmick?
Do you want me to describe it to you before we start the music, or do you want me to describe it as the music starts?
As the music starts.
That's the wrong one.
This is some real wacky music, man.
How did it copy the wrong link? Let's try this again. Mash play.
God, I hear it start screaming Japanese to me again. Then. Whatever the hell
Wait a
that was.
minute. Wait a minute.
And you see this flute kind of rising off the ground behind him. And then you see just a spectral image of some people kind of singing behind him. And you see all the instruments are now in this ghostly form behind him as he is playing his instrument to the best of his ability. You see beads of sweat running down his face as he's doing this, but there's just more and more instruments appearing.
Holy crap.
And you begin to look, and you see the voices aren't coming from him, and you can feel it just echoing from different places around you. Then you see this kind of like, it's almost like the spectral forms begin to become more materialistic, and they almost become real.
Oh.
This time, there's not as much pressure being built up by the performance, but rather there's this energy that's being omitted that's kind of almost making you almost want to move along it. Like, you almost want to go with it and to join in.
Saying Johnny Cash.
It did not say Johnny Cash.
Definitely heard Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat music or some shit.
I forget that y'all can't see what music is playing, but Bronzo can.
Can I join in?
You
Because I've
can
heard them
indeed.
several times.
Make a performance check.
You got it, Chief. Oh, not bad. 17.
You join in right at the end and give it kind of a strong finish alongside him. And Cardis kind of gives you a pat on the shoulder and says, "Now that's the spirit."
Gonzo, we're meant to let him do it so we can say who gets the job.
If someone feels compelled to join in, I never want to stop them. It's the gift of music.
That was really beautiful. I liked it.
Thank you.
Okay. If you could go wait outside and let us discuss.
No other questions then, I assume?
No further questions, Your Honor.
Oh.
I actually have one more question for you. How is it that you make your own spectral band to play along with you?
Well, part of it is some creations that I made that I animated whenever I was very young, but others are just an illusion.
Ah, that makes sense. Alright. I don't think we have any further questions now.
Thank you.
Then I will look forward to hearing that I have received the job, hopefully. But if you go with someone else, well, I'm sure that we will cross paths again another time.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright.
And he
Well
walks
then,
out.
we have one more person to listen to.
Jean just turned back and said, "Alright, it's finally your turn." And you hear from yelling upstairs, "It's about time."
As Jonik brings him down, I want to ask him. So, out of curiosity, how was the festival set up in the years past? You could tell me that.
Typically, there is a beginning ceremony, which I believe Lord Buck will already set up. And then there is the after ceremony, where there is the music and the food. But the entire time we're having to keep a constant guard. It is out in the open, and it is on the central aisle.
I'm sorry, you keep like...
You did cut out.
Yeah, sorry. So,
Yeah.
you're saying there was an initial ceremony, and then there was an after ceremony. The after ceremony has the music and the food, and the initial ceremony and the after ceremony both have guards.
Okay, so it's one. The after ceremony is a festival, while the before ceremony is real serious and more.
It is a ceremony, and then it goes to the festival.
Okay, thank you. That helps me clear up in my mind things.
Indeed.
Well, if you could bring the last person down.
And like Jonik says, "Alright, you can come down." And like the guy just jumps from the top step and kind of just lands at the bottom, swings around the instrument in his hand, says, "It's about time for you to get your socks rocked off you."
You have spunk, and I like it.
Thank you kindly. And he kind of crouches down and says, "My name is Theodoric Stonebrow."
The fucking image of this man, and I love it.
He is amazing.
And I am the composer of the finest music you'll ever hear.
Oh,
Well
words are just
then,
words.
can't
Now
wait
prove it.
to hear it.
Can you play us something?
Well, of course, my music will be different as a standalone than it would be as a group. But I can give you a little sampling of my earlier works, where I was just by myself, a lonesome little boy, but a good player nonetheless.
Alright. Hit it. Fuck yes, banjo music!
And you see him, he's going at it, and he's going rapid pace. And he's not even breaking a sweat right now.
I'm just imagining a giant chase scene right now, like where he's chasing us around the bottom.
Coyote.
Yeah, I'm just imagining he's like chasing us around like the bottom floor.
He's tapping his foot along to the beat. And then each of you go ahead and make a wisdom save.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Alright.
20!
11.
Net 1!
Alright. Let me know if you get below a
I did the
13.
wrong one, but
That's what it
did
is.
the wrong one.
Are you counting a 13?
13 is...
Got a 1.
Yeah, so 1 from Arthur. Urkus, what'd you get? All right.
13 or lower than 13?
Lower than 13.
Okay.
And I accidentally did a wisdom check, but they're the same modifier.
Leave it alone. Alexander, you're muted.
I am, in fact.
So, wisdom save.
Oh lordy! What's my wisdom? Bad. Oh shit.
Didn't get a good one.
Oh shit. 9.
All right. So, Urkus and Alexander and Arthur and Bronzo, what did you end up getting?
11.
And Bronzo, y'all all begin to start tapping your feet, and then y'all just can't help but kind of ever so slightly dance along to it. Except for Arthur, he's just going all out. Arthur's gone into a full line dance now.
So
all by himself.
everybody's dancing.
Perfect, because even out of character, I'm like clapping along with the beat.
So everybody's dancing but Boris.
And Kasir. Both of y'all were successful in resisting that effect. It's like, hey, don't stop yourself if you feel music. Dance to the music. And
Leans into Kasir. So I think he's whispering this to Kasir. So I think personally, I like this guy's spunk, but we can't give him the job if he's going to make people randomly get up and dance. I feel like it has to be natural for people to get up and dance. You see what I'm saying? See it.
the pressure slowly building higher and higher. And
I kind of like this guy.
I mean,
you're starting to have difficulty resisting the urge to dance.
Oh, we're having difficulty? Even with a nat 20?
You're still alright, but you can tell it's getting harder to resist that urge.
Fair enough.
And he ends it with a strong hit of the banjo, and then gives a little bow. And that is just my personal works.
Alright, well, thank you for your performance. Definitely love the attitude. Much better than the other two, for sure.
Thank you. That's one thing I was always told by my mama. You gotta have spunk. If you have spunk, you'll be loved by them all.
I like your spunk, but if you do not get job, we might have another job for you. Slightly different.
Whatever job I can get, I'll be happy with. But I just hope it pays well, because, well, I can always go other places and be able to get other stuffs. So I don't want to restrain myself too much.
It should pay decent.
Yeah.
Alright.
I guess I'll have to go out and wait with those other two now. Because y'all still gotta make y'all's decision. And I might need to wait here instead of leaving out and then y'all having to come find me. So.
Alright.
I will wait outside, and I hope y'all are feeling it now, and I hope y'all enjoy the music. See you around, partners. And he heads right outside.
See you around.
Alright.
So, right after he walks outside, Arthur says, I say we hire Theodoric to work at the tavern, and we hire Lynn to work this job.
I'm going to disagree on one of those two things. Lynn, great person, good music, not the kind of theme we want to go for. Theodora, I do agree for the tavern. Holy shit. I agree with the tavern.
He would be
I
perfect.
really like.
I agree with that.
He would really add to the atmosphere too.
But I disagree with Lynn. I disagree with
The
that
reason
one
why Lynn, it may not be the exact theme we're going for, but when it comes to hiring Cardias, I'm not sure if he could keep his music going the entire night, because he has to keep up illusion magic at the same time as playing. That's the big problem.
Right, but Lynn's music is not, per se, festival type.
I personally really liked Lynn's music.
Lynn's music is great
I
for like
really
a
like-
military parade or something like that. Something with great honor and respect. This, not
This
so
is
much.
meant
It-
to have great honor and respect. It's a
But
it's
also-
also a festival to celebrate those who came before us in the League of Adventurers.
Yes, I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, her music does not also inspire. Yes, it shows respect to that, but the festival is also meant to be fun for the people.
Now, wait a minute. Hang on. While I understand your reasoning, I do. I promise I understand it. I personally still think that that's just one song in her repertoire. Yeah. You're
Yes.
considering it
Yeah,
from that
she has
one.
much more.
She's perfectly able to play other songs. Have you never been to a ball, mate?
What is?
No.
I can't explain it. It's a bunch of people having fun together, but they're rich.
Okay, look. I don't know what that other rich. I don't understand concept.
All right, you have money, you have a lot of it, you have fun, and you drink a lot of liquor and dance professionally.
So, festival after we've had a successful hunt. Got it.
Yeah.
But okay, never mind. Anyways, I
I
personally
really
don't.
like.
I don't think Lynn because she's not good for. You know. It's not the right mood.
It's not the right.
It's not the right mood. Who said? It's meant to be
I
fun
still-
with people.
I still
No,
personally
but-
disagree.
Once again, all of it. Yeah, I personally disagree as well. Why don't we just leave it to a vote? Who
Alright, let's
prefers
vote.
Lynn? Who votes Lynn?
As
If you
can tell,
prefer
there-
Lynn, say I in chat.
Hold on. No. Go to League of Adventures text. There's a group decision for music
Yeah,
choice.
they're all there.
They're all there. You can vote. Parth already did this for us, so because he knew this was about to happen.
Thank you very much.
Yep, no problem.
Who out of us hasn't voted yet? We have 5.
I'm
Lynn
still
gets
vote-
it.
Somebody voted before me because I haven't voted yet.
Wait, why is there?
Give me the notes.
1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Arthur and Alexander.
Why is there 7?
Boris and
Wait.
Bronzo. It's because
Why
I
is
had to
there-
do all 3.
No. Why is there like 7?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
there's
had
total
to
of 7
do
votes
reaction
right
for
that's
each
why.
one.
So just subtract 1 from each.
Track 1 from each. Okay. So
So-
2, 2, 0.
Yep, that's the current decision.
Okay.
So we have 2 more votes that can go into it.
Yeah,
Wait, don't.
That's what we. I think.
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
we agreed upon. How much of?
Yeah,
how much
definitely
of vote,
Bronzo.
Question,
There's
how much
one
of
more
vote?
vote still pending.
So who has not voted?
That would be me. Sorry, but I'm voting the last guy.
Theodoric.
Theodore? Yeah,
That's
I
who
love
you're voting
Theodore.
for this?
Theodore,
I'm
you're
voting
voting.
Yeah,
for
no,
Theodore?
but we want to hire him at the tavern. That's what we want to do. We're hiring at the
I
tavern.
hire him for both.
Okay, well, it's decided.
Like-
It's
That means
Kratos.
Kadas gets it then.
Kratos wins.
Guys, think of it this way. If he's struggling up there, Bronzo can go and help out.
True.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you've
But
seen him
we don't
perform
want to have.
before.
But we don't want to hire someone who will need help. Is the problem? Plus, once again, for Lynn, that was only one of her songs, and chances are she has multiple other songs that set a different mood to it that would actually fit this a bit better. And the mood she sets
that goes-
initially does fit for what we're going for, considering we're pretty much having a festival to celebrate previous heroes.
Arthur, it's already been decided. I'm sorry. Got outvoted.
Okay.
I really like
Kadas.
this.
Yuck. Could you please
Guys,
bring in the?
Got a lot of good presentation.
Could you bring in Theodoro and the other one? Shit. Crack. I don't know how to say his name.
Theodoric and
Kadas?
Kadas.
Could you bring in those two, please?
All right, so I will go and tell them that I'm needing 2 to return, and I'll tell Lynn that she did not get the job.
Yes.
Good deal.
He got beat up by a hillbilly.
She got beat out by a hillbilly.
So Yannick steps out, and then the 2 return back in, and Yannick says, "Your 2 requests." And Yannick walks over and says, "Do remember he said hire 1, not 2.
This is for another reason.
We know.
Remember the tavern that we own?
I don't think now's the time to be doing personal business. You still have other matters to attend to."
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
We can talk to him more later about it. We can just tell him about the job now, so we can prepare.
As I said, kill 2 birds, 1 stone. Gentlemen, you 2 have been chosen for 2 very different jobs. Krakus, you have been chosen for the official job, and Theodoro, you have been chosen for a more private job, sponsored by, and points to Arthur, Kassir, Bronzo. Wait, didn't everybody here pay for it other than Urkus?
Everyone but Urkus, I think, yeah.
He points to everybody but Urkus. And you, Theodoro, have been chosen by us who have a special job.
Cardis bows and says, "I will await you at the ferry to take us to the center in the morning."
Thank you.
And then Theodoric says, "What do you mean by a special commission?"
A special commission is, well, we own the tavern as a group. Us points to the 5 that own it, and we need entertainment for it.
Tavern business, you say?
Yes.
Been a while since I've done some tavern business. I think that I can agree to do a month's worth at most, because I do have some other jobs I'm supposed to do later. But I ain't busy between now and then, so Theodoric is at your service.
Wonderful.
Hi.
We'll have to discuss later how much pay you will get for each one you do, but
Indeed,
we'll have to
we will. Indeed, we will. And Cardis says, "Oh, right, payment. Yes. So, I believe the agreement was to do, we had said 50 gold? Correct?"
Your payment is not determined by us, it is determined by another person. But if I am correct, Jonick might have more information about that for you.
50 gold seems a little steep from what I remember. But no, I remember that it was 50.
Can we see if he's lying or not? Always try to.
Sure. Roll an insight and see what you can gauge about the guy.
Can I roll the insight check?
Well, Bronzo's the one who's asking.
Can I help Bronzo?
The question is, how would you help with that?
That's a fair point, but I'd still like to know if I can help in any way, in shape and form.
Well, if you can explain how you would help, then sure.
Can Boris just do his own insight check?
Yeah, that would be more reasonable.
Go for it.
Nope, Bronzo. Fuck me. God! It landed on an 11 and then it immediately turned over to a 4. Fuck me.
I mean, that's mighty unfortunate. Bronzo, you've heard people kind of do this kind of talking whenever they're playing poker. That's the only information I'll give about it.
It's probably upselling a bit. It's probably about 40 or 40 gold.
Well, Jonathan, do you remember exactly what he offered?
Sadly not. I was too busy trying to keep Theodoric from going on a musical tirade. And Theodoric just goes,
From what?
"Oh yeah. Well, you just gotta share your good music with him. Always."
Could you show us the paperwork by any chance? Maybe we could see it in there.
There was no paperwork given yet. Like, we were supposed to fill out the papers after your selection.
Oh.
Okay. Well, okay. He Boris is gonna go up to Jonathan and go, "I'm pretty sure it's not as what he said, because that does sound a little steep. Maybe he's trying to bump it up a bit. Not exactly sure. Write 40 gold on there and see what he says. Both our boss and him."
Yep. I'll do that with him later. Yep. Cardus, if you don't mind waiting upstairs again. And Theodoric, unless y'all have anything in particular you need to tell him, you can go ahead and go with Theodoric.
I think we're all good.
If you want that job, meet us at Royal Screw-Ups in the, I forget the district name. Boris knows the district name.
The Woods District.
Wooded District, if I'm correct.
Yes, meet us in the Wooded District to
Woods
discuss
District.
the full terms of that, contract.
Absolutely. Y'all have a mighty fine day.
You too.
When should I meet you guys, by the way? What day? How many days from now?
We can't really hear you, Parth. You're kind of quiet.
Yeah, it sometimes happens. How many days from now should I
There
meet
you
you
go.
guys?
How long is the festival gonna last for?
It's a
I
one-day
say
festival.
2
Alright.
2
2 to
days.
3.
Meet us in 2 days.
Alright, I will see you there.
Alright.
Okay.
You guys too. And then Janik sends Cardus upstairs and says, you still have 2 other decisions to make.
What's that?
Could you hand us the rest of the list, please? People that...
Yes, indeed. So I have 2 god options that you can go for. One of which would definitely be preferred by Lord Buckwall, but the other one would probably be better, in my opinion. But I'm not a big fan of government. Yes.
Okay, actually, never mind. Disregard that.
Alright. And, I mean, honestly, if you think about it, you guys could be gods as well. But that's up to you.
Fuck that. I'd like to actually have fun for once.
Fair enough. So you can either get some
I
of
mean,
the...
we could always switch on and off.
'Tis true. So there is the Stonespire God, which have a few members that you can bring in. And then there is this mercenary group that I've heard of.
Which one do you prefer? The Stonespire or the Mercenaries?
See, the thing is about the mercenaries, they have a very successful track record. They are highly successful people.
So...
But they require more pay, don't they?
Indeed. And also,
Assumed as
the
much.
fact that this is a government celebration and you bring in non-government guards would be kind of odd.
You're right.
Yeah.
But safety is more important, in my opinion. Lord Buckwall doesn't know about
I mean,
my
we
choice to
technically
tell you
will-
about this.
Wait, what was that? Sorry, Arthur, you... I didn't hear Parth. What was that last bit?
Lord Buckle doesn't know that I was telling you guys about this mercenary group, by the way, so just leave that a secret.
What mercenary group?
Okay. Yeah, what mercenary group?
Technically, we work for the government, don't we? Considering we are currently the League of Adventurers.
Indeed you do. And I hate you all the more for it.
I assumed as much.
I mean, I don't blame you. Like, just look at us. We're a ragtag group of
Yeah.
You're not so bad, boys. She gave me a drink.
Hey. Best way to get to a man's, best way to be friends with a man. Alcohol.
It's the best way to get to a man's liver. I mean heart. I mean liver. Either way.
Anyways, I personally say we either hire the Stonespire guards to do it, or we ourselves take over the job and we just switch on and off, having 2 to 3 people no, we need more than that, though.
I say
How
that
big
we
is the
should
event,
get
would you say?
Stonespire Guard.
We'll be at the event, so we could hire the Stonespire guard and then pitch in a hand whenever we need to, correct?
Listen, we're the fallback option. If shit hits the fan and the guard fuck up, we're there. Hey.
Yeah. So I say we hire the guard.
But can I see the track record of both groups on details and stuff like this? I'm sure he provided such information.
Now, I'm sorry, but I do actually reasonable. This should probably do here. You might not be aware, but there's a war that's about to be happening, right? Like, there's active talks about trying to stop this war. It's bad.
I mean, there was also an assassination that we failed to stop.
Yeah, no shit. So,
that's
maybe
why
we should go with the more protective side, because guess what? We're dealing with high priority targets.
Well, wait, hold on. Who all is going to be at this event? And Donut, could you please give us the information for who all is going to be at this event and why anybody might want to know? Any chance?
Yeah, you. We heard that there was a special person coming.
This is a majority nobility event with 200 plus people.
I see.
Dominic, do you have any information on the Mercs betraying former contracts by any chance?
The Mercs. What?
Have they ever betrayed a contract before? Or another bid?
Only whenever they were betrayed themselves, from what I've heard.
Have any of the nobles attending this betrayed those Mercs by any chance?
I have no idea. I've only heard hearsay.
What is your hearsay then?
Yes.
Well, it's typically just that they are very effective, and they typically got done days ahead of schedule. Whenever it came to any kind of jobs that they had to do, they would typically be very efficient. And security jobs haven't had a single failure so far.
I mean...
Okay, well in that case...
Could you...
So we want the look, but we also want the extra defense. So what if we hit the middle ground and we temporarily supply them with guard armor, Stonespire guard armor, and we hire them on for the job? We make it so we... yeah. Would that work?
I was actually going to suggest that, but that... yeah, that works.
We make them look like town guys.
Yeah, they can keep their own equipment to use in fights if they need to, but otherwise, I suggest we have them wear Stonespire guard armor, and we have them as the defense.
Honestly, that is not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
Because it still satisfies, like, oh yeah, they're still working with so and so.
They're still government troops.
Mhm.
I think you had a decision on that, Jonathan. Sonic. Sorry.
So you're choosing to work with the mercenaries and give them guard armor?
Yes, to make them look
Yeah,
like...
so they appear as though they work for the government when in all reality they're hired mercs. They'll do their job more efficiently while also having the appearance of the government.
Very dangerous idea, but also if you trust it, then I say do it.
Why do you say dangerous?
We'll also be at the event if we need to.
Hold on. Why do you say dangerous?
Well, if other governments heard you were hiring mercenaries and dressing them as guards, well, that may bring on the idea that we are hiring mercenaries as soldiers. That's dangerous.
It does bring up a point. But
That's why it's kept in the group of people who is currently here, plus Buckwell.
wait, will people be able to realize that it's that mercenary group?
Well, let me just show you, because these are very common faces, like here, and he pulls out a document which has a posting of their group for them to be able to do tasks. It's like, see, these are the two faces of the group. They are very well known, and these are the ones that we are going to be hiring if we do this.
Oh, I see.
Because if you want extra security, you
one
have
quick
to do
question. One quick
I
question
see.
for you, Jonic.
Yes.
Do you know that helmets that cover your face exist?
Yes. Do you know that they typically
Wouldn't
can be
that
removed?
Yes, but that's only if they fail the job, isn't it?
I'm just
So
saying
in that
that
scenario-
you can typically remove a helmet, and that's not good. And also, if we are seen doing this, that could be dangerous too. But I honestly think that it's still a good idea to get the mercenaries. It's just Joel's choice on the guard outfits or not.
Could you run the idea of... Tell him whatever bullshit lie you want to tell him about how we found out about the mercs. I don't care about that part, but ask him, if you would so kindly, if it'd be a good idea to dress them up as guardsmen, or just leave them as they are.
Like I said, I don't want Lord Buckwell to
Yeah.
know that we're not using his royal guard.
Fair enough.
I thought just hire them. If they do a really good job, then why really?
Yeah. We hire them, have them wear a full set of, well...
You know what? We'll hire them, don't make them wear the armor, and just... So we avoid the political scandal, we just hire them on, okay?
Yeah, let's just hire them on. Bronzo, you've
I'm
gone
sorry.
robotic.
I'm sorry, what was that?
What if we just hire both?
No. I don't think the government has that much money.
Yeah, no, I don't think we do that. That does not sound like a good idea. And in that scenario, it just makes no sense, because if we're gonna hire both, then we would be hiring less of each. And in that scenario, we should just hire a full one or a full the other.
Yeah, so...
And if we hire both, then there might be conflict between the two. Either that
And
or
there's the fact that they might be...
Yeah, because
And there
they'll
might
probably
be
have different methods, so...
And there's also the fact that they might be, you know, oh my god, these mercenary groups are joining the government? Kind of fear.
Oh, that is a good point. So should we go ahead and vote?
Yeah.
Yeah, get the mercs.
Yeah, vote. I don't think we need a vote. I think we're consensus. We have a consensus on the marks.
Agreed.
Alright. Then I will contact Dr. Byron and also Valzalar. That's a weird name, isn't it? Yes, Valzalar. Yes, you have been hired. Please meet me at the docks tomorrow in the morning, before sunrise. And tell Dr. Byron to be there as well. Bring your crews. Alright.
Now, caterers.
Now then, what's the last thing we need? Caterers?
Yes, and, well, we had 2 places in mind. But you had mentioned that you own a restaurant. Or a tavern.
Yes, I was going to say.
Yeah.
I was going to say we could close it down for the day and have them work. Then it saves more money for the government as well.
And it promotes our business.
Yeah.
So win-win.
Exactly. A win-win.
Are your people used to
if
making
Alexander's
very fancy food?
Turns to Alexander.
I mean, they learn fairly quickly.
I mean, they are. Hold on. Quick thought. Do you remember the name of the tavern?
Royal Screw-Up.
Oh no.
Yeah. And what is the gimmick of our place?
Okay, well maybe we should hire different.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should
not a
hire
very
some
good
different
idea.
caterers. Not for this event, at least. Although they are good caterers, they are pretty good at their job. They just aren't the best thought for this idea. For this. Yeah. All right. Do you have any other catering options?
Well, there is a more private one, and then there is a more government-sponsored one. The government-sponsored one is delightful. The private one, they're a little bit cheaper, and they are wonderful people to work with.
I mean, I feel like just hearing that, we should go with the government one.
Yeah, we want to have them to have a good time.
So the government one
Still
is,
keeps up a face somewhat.
Yeah, the government one is Gensart's Royal Cooks. So they would have to close down the school for the day because they can't provide meals, and so they'd be having to bring in some. But if we need to, we can do that.
I
and they are
mean-
very delicious. Anyone who goes to that school are pampered to the max. It's amazing.
Sounds like you've been, my friend.
Alright.
I have. It was great, but it was a field trip.
For attending the
A
festivities.
field trip to another school. That's an awesome field trip.
Attending the festivities. Any chance?
Pardon?
Are you attending?
Oh, that's questionable.
Yeah.
It all depends on how much work I have to get done.
That's fair.
No rest for the wicked.
Yeah.
We're definitely wicked sons of bitches.
Absolutely. So,
So then I say we hire the school cooks then.
Let's get the most terrifying option possible. From the government, and they're here to help.
I said it's government sponsored, not an actual government group.
Oh, okay, then
Gensart
never
is
mind.
much older than the government.
Okay, never mind. My, take back what I said.
But yeah, I say we would go for the.
Nonetheless, I
government
still say we get them.
Alright.
Shall we vote for it?
Yeah,
Well, I don't
we can
think
vote if we don't have a consensus. I feel like we do, but if we don't have one, we can vote.
I feel like we have a consensus of Urkus, Kassir, Alexander, Fenion's thoughts.
I concur.
You agree, Urkus?
Yeah, good.
Alexander? Alexander, you're muted.
Even if he's away, there's still 5 of us voting for it, so.
Yeah.
so he's outvoted. I will just go with the general school.
Yeah. Oh. He's here? What are your thoughts, Alexander?
I generally am here.
Answer when your name is.
Alright, so.
Yes to school food or no to school food?
It's really
School
good.
food is better.
How
It's
is
like
school-
better than the other food you would get that isn't school food.
Think of that private
I
academy.
mean, it's good.
Think of that rich white kid academy.
Better than
Like,
How are the royals going to react if they find out they're being fed school food?
They typically hire them, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the people who are typically hired because they make the best food out there.
Oh.
Some of it, at least.
They're pretty
Okay.
good for they're government sponsored consistently.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the people that are going there are expecting that, and so if they're expecting that, then they're more used to it. They like it more.
Oh.
Overall, just a good option.
You know, this is gonna be a very strange festival. We have Mercs' God, school cooks, and then a band made mostly out of holograms and animated instruments.
Speaking of the guards, can we bring on one more person? Any chance?
Can you what?
Who would said person be?
Frederick William von Hohenheimer the First of.
I thought we weren't
But
bringing
once
our
again, that's
people.
promoting the royal screw-ups.
He's a
That
god.
could
He's not.
definitely
That's
be
the problem.
problematic.
Fair enough.
And especially because these mercs
Yeah.
do not take kindly to assistance.
You know what? That's fair.
They
Alright, so have we agreed on everything we need to agree on now? Or is there any other decisions that must be made by us?
I believe that concludes it all.
Out
So,
of character.
Yeah.
The character question. What time is it? Or
8:36.
no, I'm talking like
7:36.
in game.
In game. It is nearing, but not quite, sundown.
You think there's like some shops open by any chance?
Most of them start closing.
I mean, I
near
know of a shop that may be
sunset.
open.
Near sunset.
Would Jamal be open?
He, however, does stay up late. He's a general.
I want to meet Jamal.
I also want to meet
I
Jamal,
vote-
but I also have my reasons.
I want to meet Jamal. Well, go see Jamal again.
First, can we all go to our rooms real quick and grab the 50 gold that we were paid?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
definitely need that.
Before y'all
Alright,
head
so
up,
if
What was that, Parth?
before y'all head up, Arthur, make an Arcana check, and then also make a Wisdom save.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh. That's awesome. That's a 17 Arcana check and then Wisdom save.
Yes.
$17 Wisdom. Well,
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 Wisdom save.
Ooh,
So
dirty 20.
only half. You take 3
What?
points of psychic damage. And you feel this
Fucking
sharp pain in your head.
That's awesome.
Fucking skips. Good there, Arthur?
You know, I still haven't healed up. I just realized that.
None of Hey, guys, maybe we can get checked out by the clergy here.
Maybe, but aren't we gonna go see your old friend, what was his name? Jamal?
Jamal?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
don't forget you have to get me those
Really
papers.
fat.
Oh, yeah. Here's the, any
Sorry,
hands.
what?
Oh yeah, we can grab those while we're out. We can grab those while we're out.
Yeah, well, we hand him whatever. Do we have the papers on us technically, or is he asking us to do something else?
The papers for the tavern.
Oh yeah, we'll go pick those up from the tavern. All right, so where is Jamal's shop located?
That's a very good question.
Let me pull up Stonespire's map.
There are taverns in the forest. I assume his would be either in the market.
So your
or-
tavern is right there.
Right there. Okay.
And Jamal works right there.
And we're currently here, right?
No. That is the central
Where we-
aisle. Y'all are not allowed there unless asked for. Y'all are right up
Where-
in here.
We're right there. We're there. Okay. So let's go get the paperwork first, and on our way back to go to Jamal's, we hand off the paperwork.
Yeah.
Alright, so y'all are visiting the tavern first then? Yep. By the way, just as a reminder of the timer, 19 minutes.
Wow, seriously?
I decided to give you guys back the 30. Because I was able to get enough done to where I feel comfortable enough to do that. So, y'all get your 3 hours. So, y'all go to the tavern.
Yeah.
Y'all go in and y'all begin to get the stuff. Who's the one who's going toward the back?
I guess Forrest?
I guess I'll join him too, because wouldn't Cap'n be back there?
Yes, he would.
Yeah, Bronzo would also go back there.
Right, Boris, make a dexterity check.
Son of a bitch.
And Bronzo, make a perception.
Hey, actually 17. X.
Nice. Well, I rolled a 11.
Alright. So Bronzo, you're kind of oblivious to what's going on, and Boris, as you walk by, you hear "Ah!" right beneath you, and you stop just in time to see a small goblin man standing there. He's like, "Yeah, you gotta watch where you're going. You could have trampled me."
So I nearly stepped on a goblin.
Yeah.
Or
nearly stepped on a goblin. And then there's a Warforged who kind of calls out, says, "You should not be standing in the way."
Who said that? Please tell me who said that.
There's this tall Warforged figure, and there's a metallic dog that is with him. And he's staring down at the goblin, and he's saying, "It is not wise to stand in the middle of a tavern like that." So, yeah, well, what else am I supposed to do?
So is the goblin one of the people we hired?
No.
No.
Oh.
Wait, why are you back here? This is for employees only.
I didn't realize I wandered back this far. Sorry.
Frederick!
Oh no, not him again.
Don't worry, he's not going... Don't worry. Frederick!
Frederick. Yes, sir.
Could you, escort him out of the back and put him back in the tavern where he belongs?
Yes, sir. And he goes down to reach, and it just right through the head of the goblin.
Did he kill it?
Sir, I can't grab him.
Wait, what?
The goblin just...
Boris picks up the goblin and hands him to Frederick.
Your hands go straight through him again. And the goblin's just, "I'll just see my way around the corner."
God. Fuck you. Is this who I think it is?
And he sits back there and is
Bronzo?
like, "I apologize, unit. I didn't mean to go back that far. Why didn't
What
you
is your
warn me?"
name? And how are you doing such witchcraft?
Oh, pleasure to meet you. Name's Gork.
God! Wait, and the Warforged!
Yes!
I told you they were wandering. I never said where they wandered.
Hey, why are they got royal screw-ups?
Why wouldn't they be? They're bar hoppers, remember?
Oh yeah, they are bar hoppers, but...
They become our new favorite patrons.
They are.
So Bronzo's like poking through Gork's forehead, wondering why his hand's going through him.
You know, it still feels a little weird whenever people do that.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
I legit thought you were telling me I couldn't pick up the goblin because, or Frederick couldn't pick up the goblin because of his fat fucking gut. That's legit the reason I thought you were giving me. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And I was literally about to make a comment about why I wish I hadn't gotten him so fucking fat. But...
And the robot that's with him says, I apologize for my friend. He was very rude and impulsive.
That's okay.
What's your name, Tin Man?
My name is Unit 117. And the goblin says, yeah, but we just call him Uni. No, we do not call me Uni.
I personally prefer the unit, but...
That is a wonderful name. Thank you. The
Oh,
goblin
no,
says,
not
I'm
fair.
not calling you the unit. That is stupid.
Right, now we have... Anyways.
Can
What
y'all
brings you
please
to
get
Royal
back?
Scrubs?
Two people talking, one of you go.
Boris, you go.
I asked them what brought them into Royal Screw-Ups.
Traveling the world, I guess. It is mostly because you peed your pants. I did not.
Say, you're travelers, huh?
Yeah, we've been everywhere, man.
Have you been out by where the old Draconian Empire used to be? Seen anything?
Last Dragon Ball I seen was a good old paladin friend of mine and his brother. They were nice people.
Okay.
But we kind of just arrived a little bit. What was it, south of here? We just decided to visit the big city, see what's going on here.
Okay.
And
well, sorry, you keep going.
Well, here's my first celebration as a man free of the gallows. So,
I'm curious, but I know not to press about one man's life story.
absolutely, I'm just trying to have a drink and not get in trouble again. I apologize.
No worries.
But
Can you please head back to the what is it called? The table room.
Tavern floor.
Tavern floor.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And he just disappears, and you see sitting right next to Unit. He just, I've been over here the entire time. It's just the other part of me likes to wander.
Turns to the unit. Fuck does that mean?
It means he is insane.
You were also in.
We have that in common. Oh. Did we lose someone?
Alexander.
No! Alexander!
Come on.
Snake! Snake!
Well,
We should
if
try
you
to
head,
get him next time.
if you all plan on heading northward, the Uncrates might want to... Actually, no. Wait, hold on. What does Unit look like? What does he have on him?
Not much, honestly. Not like he has some blending in clothes that were given to him, but otherwise he has a sword on his back and a gun on his side, and that's it.
Hey, friend,
Boris?
what's that on your hip?
It is a weapon. Please do not touch.
I'm not trying to touch. I'm just curious what it is.
Boris, you get this communication in your head, and Jonik says, "You know, I'm a bit sleepy tonight. If you don't mind getting me those papers before I check in."
Checking in?
Sleep. I'm going to go to sleep soon.
Oh, okay.
How are you? Like, are you just about to come back with him?
We'll bring you the paperwork in the morning, okay? Go to sleep, friend.
Okay.
I'll make sure the idiots don't bother you.
Yes, I got it. Just
sleep well.
Don't
Sleep
bring him
well.
in too late.
We'll be back shortly.
Good deal.
Maybe in like an hour. Maybe like an hour.
An hour?
At most.
What?
At most.
Just, I'll stay up for an hour as long as you promise to bring it back in an hour.
Got it.
So.
And then,
So
like,
wait,
I
why did
assume
you
that
go-
transmission ends.
If you get the little boop 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 of a phone hanging up.
Okay. Weird. I don't understand what that. But anyway, what's that on your hip?
It is a gun. Do not touch it.
I'm not going to, but I'm very curious. I've never seen anything like it. What does gun
Wait,
do?
that we have.
Huh?
Remember when we went to go save those satyrs?
I don't. But I went a different route than you do. I remember you all getting captured. So
Oh yeah.
I had a different experience than you all did.
Out of character, I think we should hurry up a little bit.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But I'm just Horse's curiosity for finer things in life, like guns. He is tribal after all. Anyways, have fun. If you head northward, be careful where you go. Exactly.
I am always careful where I go.
I'm just saying, the tribes people may not approve on you walking on certain grounds during certain seasons.
The tribes people can see the business end of my gun.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, and that will piss them off. And
There
Boris
is a
would
lot
like
of
to,
bullets in this gun.
Boris would like to quickly, we have like any crates in the back or some shit?
I assume we do, but
Boris is gonna take like one of the tops, break it, and take off one of the boards and carve like a crest in it to give to them. So they have safe passage.
Thank you for your painting.
No, it's if you go northwards to the mountains, it gives you safe passage with the Dogla Oncrate clan.
Indeed. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright. Let's go get that paperwork now, Bronzo.
yeah.
Then Boris proceeds to go get the paperwork.
So y'all collect the paperwork, and then y'all begin to head back towards the tower and drop it off to Janek. And then y'all are heading to see Jamal.
Oh.
Indeed.
Alright. As y'all get to the place of business, you see that there's still a few lights on in there, so you're assuming that it's still open.
Boris would like to knock on the door.
Oh, I think we just walk in if it's just a mall.
Thought you had to knock first, but okay. And Boris just walks in.
You hear the sound of the bell going on. You hear
Oh,
from,
that explains it.
Oh.
You hear from the back of the building. The business will close in 3 minutes.
Okay, can I get like a few things real quick? If that's not too much of a hassle.
So, if y'all need to get anything, now's your chance. Cause
Alright, so yeah.
Ronzo would like to see if he can find a new dagger.
You're able to find a couple different kinds of daggers. Some of which are darker colored, some of which are lighter colored, some of which are a little bit sharper than others. Obviously, there's different styles, some of which you would see strapped to the hip of someone, and others you would see being used in a kitchen. So,
Okay.
there's various different styles.
Boris would like to look around the shop, find some steel, some wood, some leather, and some smithing tools.
You find some wood and some leather and some smithing tools.
The steel?
No steel.
Iron by any chance?
No iron either.
How much is the leather, the steel, the leather, the wood, and the what type of leather and wood specifically? Now I think about it.
So the wood is an oak.
Dark oak, light oak. What are we talking here?
It's a dark oak wood.
Okay. How much dark oak wood is there?
There is a bundle.
Okay, I'll ask out of a session later how much it weighs.
Yep.
And how? What color? Is there like multiple different leathers, different colors?
There's
Or is it
dyed
all-
leathers, and then there's like stiffer leathers and softer leathers and all that.
Would it be wiser if we were to do this just whenever we can? Like we have not like a mini session, but we just hop in and be like, okay, since we're at Jamal's, then we can look around for this, see if it has it or not.
That's
Would that be
kinda why-
wiser?
Kind of why I wanted to do this is because it was at the end of session. Hop in,
Oh.
grab what I.
Well, at the end of session, I am out.
Fair enough.
Alright. But
Which, by the way, 3 minutes. So if any of y'all are wanting to buy anything, like write it down and send me that message.
What type of leathers are there? Like, is there like any like lighter leathers, like lighter color?
There is.
What's the lightest color?
There is a very light beige.
The white leather by any chance?
There's not any pure white.
I'll take the beige.
so you said send what we want to you?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I was just gonna ask if there's anything new or rare in the shop.
It's definitely a scattered assortment, but you can see there's one area that has, like, there's a bigger focus of, like, just a bunch of piles of random stuff there.
Imagine Goodwill, but without the bins.
Alright. Then Arthur would walk over and start taking a look through the piles, I guess.
Alright, so I will send you the list of items that you find there. Whenever I can.
Alright. Okay.
Hopefully I'll get
How
that
much
to
did
you
all-
by tomorrow morning.
How much did that cost, Arth? The stuff that I was getting.
I'll tell you once you get me that list sent to me.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Does anyone have anything else that they would like to do?
Sending you all I got that I was looking for.
Alright. So, Urkus, Kasir, y'all have anything?
Nope.
Not at the moment. I'll send you a message if I think of anything.
Got it. You hear from the back of the shop, Jamal just yells out, "The shop is now closed. Please leave, or I will be forced to use lethal force."
Alright, we're leaving.
Once we finish the campaign, we come back for the secret boss.
Jamal. Jamal's is the deity of trade and no one knew.
Have a nice day.
You too.
As soon as y'all get out the door, you just hear the sound of multiple latches locking into place, and then bars come down along the shop. And at the back, there's just the glowing eyes of Jamal looking out.
Is this the glowing eyes of Jamal?
The glowing eyes of Jamal are looking towards you guys from the back of the shop.
Does he
Bronzo
normally
wears
do-
a Jamal.
normally do that?
I think so.
Okay. Well, I'm off to go sleep because that fight took a lot out of me, and I don't think I can do fun things anymore.
So y'all don't have
Yeah.
do y'all have
I'm
anything
gonna-
else y'all want to do before sleep time?
No.
No.
I am perfectly fine with sleep.
All right, then we will end the session as y'all return back to the quarters to go ahead and go to sleep and get ready for the day that you have ahead of you.
And
Alright.
Oh. Long rest, I presume?
How'd y'all boys like that session?
it was fun.
Do what?
It was really fun. Hey, Jeb.
No, that session is over. I actually gotta go now. So I'm gonna be passing out here.
Bye,
I
Arthur.
better go too.
Bye,
Arcus.
Arthur.
Bye, Arthur.
Bye, Arcus.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Jeb, you gotta go too, right?
Yep. So that will.
Well, you have a good night, alright?
Good night.
It was a
Sleep
lot of
well.
fun.